And hello to Parker or Viral Edge. Today, guys, bringing you another Call of Duty Zombies live stream. In today's stream, we are going to be going ahead and continuing on playing Black Ops 3, all the maps throughout this game, and of course, all Zombies maps in general, but also going to be going ahead and talking about BO6 Zombies a bit today because we just got the gameplay reveal for just a little bit, just a few teases. So we're going to go ahead and just talk through some of those as well. It looks like I do have 4 liquid diviniums, so let's open those really quick as well too. And then we can kind of go from there. So soda fountain. Yeah, let's go ahead and smack these. But I hope everyone is doing good. It is probably a little bit later as well for like a stream of mine. But that being said, I'm very excited to get into this today. BO6 Zombies discussion. There we go. And I'm so pumped for BO6 Zombies. I don't know. It didn't feel real until we've now seen like some gameplay and whatnot, and just hear about the 2 maps at launch already is such a good sign, and the Gobblegums returning. Cold War at first was so popular with D Machine. Bless me. But then was quickly, people probably got a little bored of it because, didn't have an additional, more just fun kill zombies kind of side map. And I think that's what we're getting. I think Terminus is the map name, which is, it's a Zetsubo Mob the Dead hybrid kind of, is what it's looking like, at least on the island. And then we also have Liberty Falls, which is, I guess, your city map. That I think that was the one that was earliest leaked, but I would imagine that'll be the lesser of the two. I would think so, just by, I don't know, when you say a, jungle prison, I just don't see how you could do that as like more of a smaller survival map. But that being said, it could be a Kino and 5 situation where they're both pretty solid maps. So very curious to see, but knowing we have 2 maps off the bat is pretty nuts. I probably will just end up playing whatever one is, of course, the main one, if there is a main one, right? But whatever that may be, I'd just end up playing that one first, or really whatever comes into queue first, right? Play that, and then go to the other one as well. I feel like with times like that, you typically are, you're typically, playing the first one, you die, go to the second one, just to experience them both, and then from there, kind of going back then and going through, learning stuff on YouTube, that sort of thing. So, man, I'm just super pumped for that. That should be so fun, and to have 2 maps off the bat as well, it's seriously changes the game in my brain. At that point to get 4 maps in the season most likely is kind of how that'll go, and just be a very classic year. And I for one cannot wait. I'm so excited for the launch. I feel like, I was excited for Cold War as well, but I was definitely excited for Cold War, very pumped. But I actually even feel like this hype level, it feels different already. I looked today, I think 2 were like 147 days out or something, which, seriously, good way, bad way, whatever, however you like it, but I hate to say that time will go super quick. The reason I say I hate to say that is because I don't want summer to kind of go that fast, right? But we're going to be at that game so fast, and it's to think of just, actually, even taking a day off of work or something and just grinding it sounds so much fun. And I for one, will be doing that, so I can't wait. I will be doing that, and I am pumped up, so. What's up, Unlimited? How are you doing, man? Probably will be a bit of a dead one again. Kind of been inconsistent as of late, and then as well, pretty late today. But we're good. Nightbot Junior, what's up? How are you doing? Welcome as well, bro. But yeah, just Gobblegums and two maps at launch is pretty amazing. I also did see, I didn't see a ton on this, but customizable HUDs. So basically given you the option of having as much as you want or as little as you want. Is kind of what it looks like. They showed that off a little bit in the trailer. How are you doing though, Junior? Showed that off a little bit in the trailer. So I about guarantee you in the first day that the game is out, there will be a video saying classic zombies HUD tutorial, something like that, which will be pretty simple to just make on your own, but I guarantee you there will be a video like that, which is cool. I think it's probably just going to end up being pretty close to this once you take off the mini-map, the compass, whatever. You don't need all that in zombies, right? Like, it actually was useful at times to have a mini-map in Cold War, but, like, it is just extra clutter. That's just not needed. I think it'll be the same, but I really hope the Gobblegum system is just the same as, you know, pop the gum. It's on your, like, on your screen, pop the gum, go back to the machine. I think it will, but it's just... It's crazy to see Gobblegums back. I never would have thought after BO3 zombies that they would have got rid of those. I am for one very pumped up. Today was actually a day that with the reveal of it, I think the campaign, like that stuff looks cool, of course. I think the graphics look really awesome. But even the 30 seconds of zombies gameplay, I'm very pumped up. 2 round-based maps off the bat is pretty awesome. Both sound pretty cool. Once again, as I said, I think Terminus, the jungle island, will be the main map, and then Liberty Falls will be the second. That's just kind of your more side map. As I said, it could be like a 5, so it actually like pretty good, or it could just be more of a survival map, but very curious to see there. Very curious to see. I tend to think it'll still have a bit of things going on in it. Maybe even better said, like the giant to it, you know? Nicholas, what's up, man? Glad to see you're still going strong. I don't know if I'd say going strong because we are pretty inconsistent, Nicholas, but still do love zombies, man. Of course, it's a lifelong thing, to be honest. And as well, having BO6 like in our mirrors, like not in our mirrors, but in front of us, and seeing gameplay now as of today, it's pretty nuts. It seems like this is something that they put a ton into. And, you know, as I mentioned this a million times, but, like, Cold War, I really enjoyed Cold War, but it, unfortunately, was, they did a lot with the game, but unfortunately, it was cut kind of due to COVID at the time. Not even that they didn't care, I think they did care a lot, but it was kind of cut in that regard. So, to have a game, again, that is, like, full is, yeah. And as you said that there, I can't wait. I've been excited since COD, since... Okay, let's restart that. I don't know how we died there. Yeah, since BO3, that's totally fair, man. I was pumped for Cold War, of course. I was hyping up that game. But as I said, this just feels different. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the 4 years of development time. I don't know if it's just the 2 maps at launch. That does 2 maps at launch, and having that 100% confirmed now it's just a different level of hype, because think of, you know, even if the one map is quite a bit basic. Let's actually do this quick while we're out. If the one map is even pretty basic, right, it still is, it's just that bit of having, you know, your main map, say the D Machine, whatever, but then having something else to play to, or the Shadows of Evil, and then having another map to play when you get bored of that, like, and then back and forth. Like, that's just so exciting to me, and I literally cannot wait. I cannot wait. I'm like 99% certain that I will take off that Friday of work and just game, and then game all Saturday as well. And I love summer. I really do. I'm excited, you know, for this summer even. You know, we're already into the second week of June, right? Very pumped for this summer. I've already had a great summer so far, I feel like. But to think of BO6, you know, a chilly fall night, BO6 zombies, man, it sounds freaking great. The only thing, like, that I feel like could be, I gotta be wary of is I never would have thought that they would have changed the movements from BO3 into BO4, and that totally killed the game. Like, people just were not having it. I don't think that's going to happen here. I actually think, if anything, it's going to feel a lot more like Cold War, but bringing back some of the classicness to it. Oh, one other thing, too, that is just so great that they're actually doing it. And I actually did not think they were going to do this. This was like one of the last things I thought they were going to do. I loved BO3 and the level 1000 grind, and it was completely taken away over the last so many years in Cold War, Modern Warfare, whatever, where all of the, and all of our XP may still be combined, but it was taken away by seasonal prestiges. You'd rank up, it then somewhat like reset each season, and then you re-go up. Nope, classic prestige is back, level 1 through 55. I imagine Zombie's just going to be that as well. 1 through 55, and then level 1000 after. That is like such a win, man. I did not think they were gonna do that. It just didn't seem like them. And the fact they are is just so awesome. They open up a single map for us to try. Yeah, I think that could be cool, the Zombies beta. But I honestly, man, I don't love it either, because there's something about I think the Zombies experience of that first time jumping in a map, and I would hate to see the beta with like Easter eggs deactivated. I think that, you know, it'd be a cool like way to look around the map, but I actually would prefer them wait till day one, even if that means bugs and whatnot. But I think that day one experience of, you know, 11 for me in my time zone, it's 11 p.m. the night before. You know, it's midnight other places, but right then, the night before the game officially drops, you jump into a Zombies game. Like, that's just crazy, man. That's just crazy. I think actually this is what gaming needs as well. And the hype of a Black Ops game, man, is just so different that it's yeah, my hype levels are huge, man. And I actually realized I forgot to get Quick Revive. Let's go do that. But yeah, it makes me just want to grind Zombies and play more and more and more while we build up to it. So yeah, it feels like a really good time, and a time we're gonna look back on fondly. I do wonder though. I think the time has come due that should be another game that we see custom Zombies in, because it went World at War, BO1, BO2, and then BO3 had customs, and then BO4 Cold War. So wouldn't this be the one that would have custom Zombies in it? You know, Call of Duty doesn't love doing that, I don't think, because people stick around on like BO3 forever, but it is such like a high point of your game if you do it. And maybe they don't even get a choice. Like, developers maybe are like, we would love to, but, you know, higher up says can't. Yeah, even if that's the case, like, I get it, but man, the love for games that get the custom Zombies is so great. Like, even up until BO3, people were still playing World at War Zombies. And then up until, you know, maybe this is the one, maybe up until BO6, people were still playing BO3 Zombies, you know? And there's always going to be a little bit of that anyways, but it's just crazy, man. I'm very pumped up for it. I love the fact that they're like the general population hype of the game too. Like, you know, say when I don't know, Vanguard comes out, it's like everyone's like, oh, this game is just kind of blah, like another Call of Duty game. But when Black Ops comes around, it's just huge, and I'm just very pumped. I have a lot of high hopes. Definitely, I actually am gonna say I think that I'm more hyped for this game than I was Cold War, but that also I don't think I was as hyped as I was for BO4, because that was when Call of Duty was like in its prime for me.
It's just a power switch.
You know, so I would say not as hyped as BO4, but more hyped than Cold War possibly. Because I think there was a bit of a scare with Cold War actually. Like if I'm trying to think back on it, Activision also loves making money, so I can see them not allowing to make custom. Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like you know, I think this would be the time for it. You know, it's been a couple games without it, whatever. I do think it'd be the time for, but I just don't really realistically see it because, yeah, it's like you said there, man. The money, they love it. I don't think they want to take out one of their revenue streams, essentially, just for our enjoyment, unfortunately. Oh, and also, too, one thing I did not talk about. We actually have set crews back in Zombies, and this is exactly the way I was hoping they would do it. They actually did it, right? Like, so that's just a few things there already. The prestige system I wanted back, and the operator side of things is something that they actually seem to fix, right? So now essentially how it goes is that you have a set crew, and when you use the set crew, that'll be that'll be kind of what you see the story quotes and whatnot from, the storyline quotes, and then past that you can use operators. And I think it's cool to have those different operators, like when you're playing online zombies and you see Rick Grimes in your lobby. It's weird, but I think it like adds a bit. But I always missed in zombies like having that set crew per map. I think it adds so much personality. So what they did is they are having a set crew that you'll get that stuff, but then also having it where you can then use your operators if you want to. So it was kind of that middle ground that they did that's super nice. I'm personally not a operator guy, but I think that, you know, having that can allow for, you know, more customization and cool things like that. So that's cool. And to think of being Rick Grimes on a zombies map is pretty cool as well. So not saying just Rick Grimes, but that's an example of what was in MWZ. So, but yeah, a crew back at it is pretty cool. I didn't think they were going to do that either. So that and the prestige system is already two things that they, you know, win above and actually beat the expectations from my end at least. But yeah, the two maps at launch is just, that's probably the biggest thing for me. And then Gobblegums as well. I always wanted Gobblegums back. I think they add so much to zombies because you don't have to use them. There's only one example in BO3 that you have to use a Gobblegum, and that's for the Zetsubo Easter egg. It also gives you way more voice lines to hear than the same every time you play. Yeah, exactly. So to swap through the 4 characters, you know, hear them. I actually personally will probably always play with the like actual crew of the map. As I said, I'm just not an operator person. I don't buy that. I mean, cool if you want to, but I don't care to spend my money on operators that you actually can't even really see unless you're in third person. So just not for me. If you like them, you do. That's great. You know, I've bought in Fortnite skins in the past, so I really can't speak at all. But yeah, I never bought a ton of skins, but I definitely have bought like some in Fortnite, right? So I can't speak to that of being like, oh, that's dumb, that's dumb. For me though, it's not worth my money, I feel like. Alright. I would maybe get like I got in Fortnite like Star-Lord. I would maybe get something cool like that on, like if it was Rick Grimes or, you know, Darth Vader or something. I would maybe do that because I'm just such a big fan of those things. But yeah, it is definitely not the best use of money, I don't think. Yeah, that's actually so true. You can actually see the skin. When it's like this though, I mean, all I would see is just the hand, right? So that's a great point, Nicholas. That's a great point. Thank you guys for being out here tonight, though. It's literally like, I know we're playing Shangri-La, we're going through playing every map, but just talking about BO6 is just getting me so pumped up. And I think the marketing is already awesome because today when I watched the campaign trailer, it was like, wow, this looks good, right? Like it always looks good. They do a great job at that. The graphics are awesome, whatever. But then I didn't even know they were showing zombies today at all. And then even a 30-second clip, and then
I feel so strong and fierce.
some confirmed details. You know, Gobblegums, 2 maps, class prestige system, set crew, custom HUD. I don't know if that one is custom HUD. I'm pretty sure that was shown, but I don't know for sure. Just very pumped up. I'm excited to take off that Friday of work and just grind. I really am. Really am excited for that. Should be fun. Should be fun. All right. And to think, like, you know, even Black Ops 7, I will be, you know, still playing that when that time comes. But I feel like at this point in my life, this is the last game where I still have a bit of a more free schedule that I can kind of just grind. It kind of feels like a final Black Ops game to me, where I'm like really like still my not younger self, but still like just have a full open schedule. Do I think Chronicles 2 is coming back? In this game, I'm gonna honestly, I'm gonna hope I'm wrong here. I'm gonna say no. I don't think it is. I don't know why it wouldn't, but I think that they kind of actually did that with I don't know, there's some maps they didn't remaster though. Transit, Die, Rise, Buried, right? I think we'll see that at some point, but the reason I just have to say no for this is because we went through Black Ops 4, which supposedly had it in the files, and then Cold War, they supposedly had it in the files, and never received it on even Cold War, and I feel like that would have been your time, absolutely. So I'm going to say no, but I hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong. But at this point, I just don't have faith that it's actually coming out, so yeah. I really hope I'm wrong, but yeah. I don't think they should bring back Perkaholic till the end at least, because it's such a cheap way to play the game. Now that for me comes back into why I love Gobblegum so much and the choices you get. I love Perkaholics because I think they're rare. There's a very good chance that they will fix the dashboarding glitch where you don't lose your gums. I think they might fix that on here, unfortunately. So I think if Perkaholic is the right amount of rare, then it can be super fun. I think that could be super fun. But yeah, I get what you're saying though, where every game then is Perkaholic instantly, because that's one of the things I actually disliked in Cold War. In Cold War, I don't like how, and once again, love Cold War, but I don't like how about every single game feels the exact same, because you don't even go to the perk machines, typically. You go to the Wonder Fizz and just spam through all of them. I actually, that was a lot of fun, but I actually think a game with a perk limit makes it more that you have to build up to being those boss levels with Perkaholic. I don't agree that Perkaholic should be in there. I think it should. Maybe harder to get, possibly, but I think it should be in there. But yeah, I do see what you're saying, where every game then ends up being pretty much the same. Let's actually go, we're going to go Stamina Up and Widows, I think, for this game today. So let's go try deck out with those. But man, this is why we discuss. Nicholas and Junior said he agreed to. We discussed because we love the game and we want to see the game do well, and so we discuss certain things we like and dislike. And I do 1000% think Perkaholic is in there though. Wait, you're bringing back Gobblegums? How could it not be? Truthfully, the one Gobblegum as well that they actually is like a must to bring back is killing time with Codename Pizza. The amount of myth busting Mondays he did off of just that, and the great fun videos for the zombies community was crazy. Like that needs to be a thing. Like again, his myth busting Mondays videos were so much fun. Bring back killing time for that alone. Seriously. Okay. God, those always scare me all these years later. Alright, let's grab Widows though. And then I want to just keep getting implant sites though. Alright, but that's a really solid perk setup. But like, the talking of no perk limit is like this, right? I'm sitting here, I get 4, you have to design accordingly to how you want to run the game. Don't get me wrong, some of those games were super fun in God mode on like Cold War. You just get all your crazy weapons and whatnot. A lot of fun. I had great times in that game. I actually grinded that game a ton. That was very fond memories. But there are things that need to step back to get back to that zombies core. One other thing, as you know, I'm talking about some things that they've done that already are like things I wanted that I didn't think they were gonna do. The one other one is the point system. I really hope we see a return to classic point system, because when you don't have a return to the classic point system, and you do what they do now, is, you know, you only get the money off of each kill of the zombie. Now, if you do that, people always are gonna play with the same set, you know, the gallow or the, in BO3 terms, the haymaker, whatever. Then from there, essentially, you only use those same guns ever. You don't use a shitty SMG for points. You know, they need to bring back the classic perk system. They also need to bring back the classic, I think the classic Wonder Fizz, as well as the Pack-a-Punch. I think those, you know, the Wonder Fizz is nice, of course, when you can just go and spam through all your perks, but I think it kills so much about running over to each perk machine. Now, if you look back at BO3, it's, you know, you could hypothetically get all your perks through the Wonder Fizz, but it's random. You sit, you spin, where it might be more worth your time to just run over and hit the perk machine itself. I hope we get that back. I also hope we get Pack-a-Punch, because don't get me wrong, it is cool. Another example, it is cool to, oh shit. It is cool to be able to just run by, quickly hit your weapon, and pick a double tap ability, right? But the randomizing factor of, for one, you put it in the Pack-a-Punch machine, and you might have to run from a train of zombies. You lose it, whatever. It's annoying, but it's like that detail to zombies. Oh, you lost your gun in the Pack-a-Punch machine, or running in circles to get dead wire after it's just not working. Like, it's little things that it just adds to the personality so much that, you know, I think Cold War had a lot of genericness to it, but the gameplay was, like, fantastic. I had said in that game, like, I just thought it needed more personality to zombies and more maps, and we're already getting 2 maps off the bat, and we're seeing some of these core zombie features return that I think are super pumped, man, super pumped. Alright. Let's see. There we go. Tombstone Electric. Tombstone Electric. What is that? Alright. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead.
No matter. Takeo will persist.
Oh, Tombstone should come back. Yeah, I'm good with Tombstone coming back. Not like I'm the biggest fan of Tombstone or anything, but I'd say it should come back.
Good wait.
Right. One of my favorite perks. Just one quick second. So yeah, have something cooking in the oven. I just want to make sure it was looking good out there still. Widow's Wine should come back. Absolutely agree. Widow's is one of the best ever. I don't care if it makes you OP. It's one of the best ever. That's why it's one of the best ever. Alright.
Good sights. Great hunting.
Alright. Need ourselves the baby maker. But God, yeah, I just can't tell you how pumped I am. I'm gonna really try and live in the moment and just enjoy the summer, because shit's just so short. But when the fall comes, having a new Call of Duty game like this is pretty crazy. It's always the same. It's like the same vibe I feel when, like, coming into a fall or a winter season of, like, a new Star Wars movie. Like, I don't know, it's always, it's those little things you're always, like, thinking about it. You're low-key just pumped up all the time for it. You know? I don't see him leaving out PhD. Actually, I'm pretty sure, I could be making this up, but I'm pretty sure in the, if someone just said this, or it is, but I think in the trailer it shows like a flop, and it was PhD Flopper. I'm pretty sure Someone pointed that out on like a tweet or something. And it was in Cold War too. I think we'll see it. It was actually very good in Cold War. It was almost too good in Cold War though once you upgraded. I also, that's another one too, where it was really cool in the heat of the moment, the perk upgrades. But the only way I want to see perk upgrades is if they're done in game. And you know, so in that regard, in Cold War, you'd earn Ethereum crystals in game, and then you'd go out of game, and you would essentially rank up your perks, and then they're just ranked up forever. And by the end of it, you're truly so OP. In a lot of ways, that's really cool. But what I actually think Vanguard did super well was they had it where you buy your perks, you got like the base perk, and then you do perk upgrades all throughout. And you could do that throughout your game, but it was expensive. I think there needs to be an in-game way to get yourself boosted up that isn't like super simple, like that you at least have to work for a little bit. I think that would make the high rounding like super fun. Like you'd want to get set up in this capacity, but you also don't have to. And I think that'd be good where in Cold War, being that you did it outside the game, now every game you run into, it's like you're just a god and you're OP, and a lot of them feel pretty similar.
This is how you thin the herd.
But yeah, oh man, the Locust. I saw a Locust variant is supposedly returning. They showed it on like the bundle edition thing. Alright. Let's keep going, trying to get the JJB. I actually love the Locust, man. This gun screams BO3 to me. I know it's in BO4 as well, but screams BO3. Let's actually grab this as well.
Let's get dirty.
I did not see where the piece was. I did not see where. Alright. God damn! Look at all these guys. We can leave the VMP over there. No need to risk our lives for the VMP. Alright, we're killing it on the points and stuff, but we need JJB. I also need to re-hit the Gobblegum because I also need to re-hit the Gobblegum because I need, actually I bet Swordplay actually works good. How many maps are left? So for BO3 we just have, so we have Moon and Origins are the next two. Hoping to do the Origins Easter egg again. I think that'd be a fun one to come back to. And that kind of is then it for Classic Zombies. After that, we then have 6 World War II maps, which I'm going to go ahead and do those over like a three streams kind of thing. And then Black Ops 4, which Black Ops 4 I think has 8 maps. We're going to do those over 6 streams. There's only 2 I wanted to combine, Alpha and Ancient. And then from there, I think it's just Cold War and Vanguard's couple of maps, and then MWZ, and I think we're done. So we're actually not crazy far off, but still in talking just how inconsistent I've been, it's still fair to say that'll take us at least to the end of the summer, if not even closer to the actual release of the game, because it's October 24th. They say 25th, but 24th would be the night before, for me at least. So, but yes, basically the 25th. All right. Yeah, I need to actually get moving though on this because we're like gonna die if we don't pack lunch. Natasha, I like to stream. Love it so far. Any new guns? Any new guns? We're working to try and get the Wonder Weapon right now. Okay, I actually think what we're gonna do right now is go and try and pap the Dracon right away. And kind of let this be our Wonder Weapon for the meantime, at least. We can also do that, though, with the KRM, possibly. Let's see, though. Natasha, how are you doing, though? Welcome. There we go. Let's pap the Dracon. This thing's a beast all the time, so let's just get that out of the way. Right. Let's get that taken care of.
I'm waiting.
I love the Pack-a-Punch in this map, though. Like the time limit of it's a simple Pack-a-Punch, not online. That's probably the one thing is online. The fact you can't really path in like a random online game. BO4 had 8 maps, so the game actually had started with 4. So it started off with Classified. I'm gonna do it over 6 streams, but it started off with Classified, Blood of the Dead, Ancient Evil, and Classified, Blood of the Dead, Ancient Evil, and what am I saying? 9, Voyage, Classified, Blood. After that, we then saw Ancient Evil, Dead of the Night, Ancient Evil, Alpha, and Tag. A and letter E. And I did just see Braden up in here. What's up, Braden? How are you, Braden Raid? What's up, Zachary? What is up, Dulu? I did see as I was talking there, I did see the Braden Raid thing come up. So what is up, Braden? How the hell are you doing, man? Braden Raid, let's go, bro. How are you doing? How is your stream, bro? Call you Sin. All right, what's up, Sin? How are you doing, man? I really appreciate you guys coming out here. We're just in here talking up BO6. Very excited, man. I can't wait. Why don't you? Oh yeah. There you go. Just change it. But yeah, what's up, Braden? How are you doing, bro? Great to see you. Really appreciate it, man. What's up, John? How are you doing? Thank you for coming over. Guys, if you do, enjoy zombies, of course you got Braden. He's a beast, right? But I do stream zombies. Been streaming zombies since probably like 8 years now. Very excited for the new game. Gonna be grinding a ton. If you see any value in help me out, even by hitting that like button, is amazing. If you want to subscribe, that's amazing as well. But really, a like is just very much appreciated. But honestly, just you guys coming out here, watching for a short bit is pretty amazing as well. Braden's pretty awesome. So thank you, Braden. Pumped up for the new game. Pumped up to be grinding the Argus. No thanks. Okay, this is why we have the Dracon though. Let's actually just grab that before the monkeys do. We can try and get some additional perks as well. Good to see you. Yeah, man. What were you playing tonight? What were you playing tonight, man? Hey, there we go. What was on the stream guide tonight? All right. Hey, do it, man. That'd be cool for your name. Nuketown BO2 round 50 challenge. I have always struggled with that. I'm pretty sure I did it one time way in the past, but that map, man, I always can just get screwed. Hey, thank you, Natasha. I can always get just screwed, man. It sucks. Run out of ammo, stupid death, whatever. Nothing new on there coming from Nuketown. Right. Dude, still looking for the baby maker weapon, the JJB. Zero luck. Guys, what do we have for likes, though? We are at 7 likes, guys. Can we get to 10? That would be awesome. Just to get things rolling. Can we get 3 more? That'd be awesome. But seriously, Braden, really appreciate it, man. You coming out and sharing with your audience really does mean a lot. Didn't mean to spend 2,500. Stock option. Let's do it. But yeah, just pumped up about all the new features today in BO6. Hope it's amazing. Keep the gameplay similar to Cold War and add in a lot more classic features of zombies back. And I think you're onto something pretty good. The one thing that they kind of, I think, started it at the end of Cold War was adding Richtofen back into the story. I think the one problem right now with zombies is like even BO3 and even 4. I think we cared a lot about the story. Now it's just like, I don't care what the fuck is going on, I think they got to get away, maybe some nostalgia to get that back. Think of the movement in BO6. I mean, it looks good. It's, I say that though, without actually playing it. I think I can't really judge until I actually try it. But it looks smooth, right? I think it's just going to be similar to what we've kind of seen in recent years for Call of Duty. Because even MWZ, I think the movement was pretty solid. But it was just, got bored of the game itself. But the movement was fun, right? Okay, wait, actually, box down here. Let's go hit that quick. See if we can get the gun. See if we can get it. But yeah. I might play it, but I still play old zombies games. Oh yeah, man. I'd be lying if I said I didn't think, you know, after that even, that I would find my way back to BO3 at times, because I just love BO3, and even prior games. But as a bit of a recap of a lot of what we've talked about today, a few things even that Black Ops 6 is doing that I didn't think they were going to do is the classic prestige system. So now it's 1 through 55 again, and then level 1000 afterwards. I hated the Cold War MW version of season resets. I hated that. So classic prestige is back. Set crew is back, but you can still use your operators if you want. 2 zombies maps at launch, which is just crazy. Yeah, it's Gobblegum's returning as well. It's just a ton of different things that it's just something I didn't expect at all. Yeah, BO3 is amazing. It'll forever be probably my favorite game. That's just it too. I think we need to come into even this game as well with realistic expectations to that point as well, that it doesn't matter if it's a great game. I really don't think it'll ever beat Black Ops 3. I don't think that'll ever really happen. Yeah. Since they added Richtofen, they should bring back the old crew in different ways. The reason I don't think they'd bring back the old crew completely is out of respect for, number one, the guys had done it for so long, but also the one who, I think it's the one who plays Takio, had like a stroke or something where he can't voice act anymore. Maybe it was one of the other characters, but I think out of respect they wouldn't do that. That's just what I would imagine. I could be wrong. They could recast the voices or whatever. But that's just if I'm being truthful. I don't see it. What do you think of the campaign? So I'm admittedly, I can't speak. Not a campaign player. Like I never get that into it. It looks good though. I think it always does. Maybe leave. Wait, since they added it, they should maybe leave that one out. LMAO. Wait, what do you mean? All right. All right. Let's see. Transit crew would be cool. Yeah, for sure. Leave out what though, Nicholas? All right. Bring it on back. Hey, yo, watch out, bro. Seriously. The crew member who can't voice act. Oh no, that was a no, it's a truthful thing. I saw the thing on it. It's super sad, but I think it's worth mentioning when people bring up that you know, saying that the talking about the OG crew. It's truthful. I don't think we'll ever see that again, just out of respect for the one voice actor. And I think that's probably for the best. I think they had a good ending in BO4 as well, that I think, you know, they don't want to probably overdo something on that regard. But, I mean, Richtofen is back, supposedly. And I assume it's Nolan North speaking. I assume it's Nolan North speaking, so I don't know if they're like, or if it is a recast on that, because they've introduced him in Cold War, but he didn't have a line. It was just himself. So I would assume it's him. So I feel like that guy too would want the paycheck, right? But I also don't know, because he would have thought he was done. But so yeah, is this just a multiversal version of Richtofen essentially? I'm so lost within the like Dark Ether storyline of like Dark Ether's cool and all, and having Samantha, but like Samantha I think looks way different as well. People have said it's a different Samantha maybe. So yeah, I don't really know how that works with Richtofen. Jesus, we need something else. Would left that universe at the end of BO4. Yeah. I have no idea. I need an updated video. I need a Mr. Raffle Waffles zombie storyline video from start to finish. So I think it's like one of those things where I don't think Cold War, I don't think it's a full reboot, but I think it's like a different universe maybe. best gobblegum in COD. I mean, Perkaholic is up there. Perkaholic, I would say, near-death experience is pretty overpowered as well. Because, like, for say if you go into a boss fight, it's a KRM somewhere. You go into a boss fight, you actually can't die. You actually cannot die if you are in the boss fight already, because essentially if you go down, the rounds are just infinite until you do like the boss fight, so you can never actually die. You can just die like a million times. So that's probably up there. It kind of depends what you're looking for, truly. Kind of depends what you're looking for out of that. Dude, I want the JJB because I want to, you know, experience each map. But we're just not having luck in that regard. Alright, the Pharaoh's down here. Is the KRM on the other side? Sam versus Rick Chaffin. I remember people used to say Rick Chaffin was Samantha's dad. I thought that one, like in Black Ops 1. But then, thought that in BO1, but then of course it's literally Samantha Maxis. I don't know why people said that. Maybe that was a theory at the time, I don't even remember. Do they not have a KRM wall buy on here? Remember Vesper on the CW right there. And then HV, or ICR1. Let's try and get the in plain sight again. Nope. And just a Bowie knife here. Trip mines. Wonder where the box went to, actually. I bet it's actually out back in the OG spot, I feel like. Anything back here? 7 hexes. I actually forget what the song is on this map. I think it's back in its OG spot, actually. I think so. Yeah, I don't think they're brother and sister. But Eddie and Sam, like, of course, they're like the duo when it's younger. So yeah, so okay, so is that them escaping the universe and then showing up in Cold War? Is that how that works? And I know someone just said that. I think Nicholas did, but is that how they escaped the universe and then ended up in the Cold War one as adults again? Is that how that works? 2 zombies maps off the bat of BO6. 2 off the bat. Right. Ayo, we will take that for now.
Need to find more bullets like yesterday.
Actually, we'll take that for good, probably. Damn, bro. Yeah, I don't. Well, actually, I think it's better. Yeah, man. I don't know the zombie story either. I'm pretty dumb with it. I know like the OG story for the most part. I mean, it gets a little dicey in BO4 for me, but from like World at War to BO3, I could roughly tell you it. It's a little dicey after that. I always had thought BO3. People didn't like the ending, but I always thought it made like pretty good sense because one of the themes of zombies was always the cycle continues, kind of thing, like from Origins and Samantha went out. And so I thought them ending at Revelations and just like restarting, I always thought made a ton of sense. But then of course BO4 came along, which was probably more just the money talk. But yeah, I always thought BO3 had a really solid ending.
I will kill you again.
Alright. I was scared of Kino. The older maps like that have such that ambiance of like the music and whatnot that it's pretty unmatched. It's quite unmatched. There we go. Still want the JJP that we cannot get. Monkeys we will take.
My old furry friend. We will make
Played
great
like a
music
bot
together.
in campaign LOL. It happens. Everyone does when they're young, right? But yeah, I remember in zombies, I originally, when I was young, could not get past round 8. I stole your toast. What's up, man? How are you doing? Alright. Bryston. Bryston. Do I know Bryston? Different from a different account or what? Oh wait, yeah, I do remember you from six months ago, maybe 6 months ago. I lose such track of time with playing and whatnot. That's 6 months ago, roughly. Changed my name. I got you, bro. Nice, welcome back. It might have been less than that, but I swear it's probably been like 6 months ago now that I don't fully remember. That's sick, man. What's up, dude? How are you? And my profile. Nice, bro. That's awesome. How the hell are you doing, man? Welcome.
Hand off, rotten sack of bones.
Dude, I'm actually gonna die because we can't get...
Dragon.
We cannot get anything. Come on, push. Seriously, bro. I told you we're gonna die. Hey, I appreciate that, man. But it's all good. You never have to donate. It's no problem. I appreciate it, but never have to. If you ever have spare change and you want to, that's of course amazing. But you don't have to ever. Alright. Let's try and get back quick revive. Let's try and get back quick revive. Try and get back up here. Juggernaut, great. Big riff, but... There we go. Hey, oh, watch out. What's your 2 weapons? I basically just joined. So we got the Mark II ray gun, and then we also have the Dracon, which is awesome. Dracon is super good.
Whoa, by the skin of my
There
behind.
we go. Load it out. Yeah, trying to get the actual wonder weapon of the map, but struggling a little bit there. Struggling a wee bit there for sure. We'll get stamina up at Widow's again. Speed cola would be nice, but Widow's is a bit more important, I would say. Box again. I haven't played zombies in a long time. Yeah, man, that's fair. I mean,
Is required.
there hasn't been round-based zombies in a hot minute. I mean, there was in Vanguard last year, but like, really was anyone playing that besides like really hardcore players? Probably not. Alright, let's go ahead and grab this. We'll keep hitting the box, but... Your bro uninstalled it. Alright, here guys, I actually gotta BRB. I gotta go do something real quick, and I'll be right back. So, chill for 1 minute. Yo, 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 yo. What's up, John? How are you? I actually I had put in a lasagna I'd put in the lasagna so that I could have some food to take for lunch for the week, and went off. So we're back. Thank you, though. Still, most of you are here. I appreciate that. It's always risky when you leave. You know, you don't know who you're going to retain. So appreciate it. Appreciate it. We're back. Here we go. This is one of the hardest maps, though, no doubt. Thought it was a pizza? No, sir. No pizza. Okay, didn't even see what it was. I couldn't try and get the free perk. I'm just always bad at that for some reason. Yeah, Nuketown is super difficult. Shang, Verrucht, they're all pretty difficult. 5 has never been that easy. I got decent at 5, but it's never been that easy for me. Always been a bit of a pain in the ass, for sure. Bit of a pain. Brecci. I would, but I have this. Probably not needed. Nuketown, yeah, though, that is a painful map. We were just talking about that earlier with Brayden. When he said he went to 50, I think? Yeah, like, this area, too. It's like you gotta play all offensive. There's literally no defense you can really do. Widow's nades are just gone. You like my new profile? I do, man. I think that looks awesome. I think it looks sick. We also need... Fucking dick, man. Seriously? This could be close to the end. Truthfully, this isn't going too hot.
You want my thanks. You shall not have it.
Rip, big rip. Oh, fucker. God, that's really that, huh? That's really that. Let's play. All right. Shoot. Let me see here. Might end, might not. Might end, might not. All right. That's freaking tough, man. I hate when it goes that way too, of just going, you know, having to hit the box just rapidly, and then that happens. Profit sharing, cool, but I don't think I'll ever really be playing with peeps often. Let's see, anything else? Double crawl space, sweet. Alright, let's go ahead and let's end it with we're gonna do a first trim Shangri-La challenge. First trim. Respect Bryson, but kind of just pops up. It's in the vocabulary, so I'll try not to for you, but I can't promise anything. Sorry, brother. Just being honest. Alright, we're gonna do a first trim challenge. Screw the JJB, but I think we did get the JJB when I played on the BO1 version, so I think it's okay. But we're gonna try a first trim challenge right now. Right. We're gonna try a first trim challenge right now. Let's see. Hell yeah, bro. I mean, heck yeah, bro. See that's what I'm talking about. It doesn't mean to, but I appreciate it, Bryson. Or I stole your toast. Appreciate it, dude. But yes, let's continue on here. Let's try to do a first trim challenge. What's the goal? You drop the E when you add. Wait, what? W sub A. Thank you, Sid. You the man. You the man. Yeah, we're gonna try the first room challenge here though. Send it out. Unfortunately, didn't get the JJB today, but that's okay. I don't really like the JJB that much. I don't like that it doesn't actually kill and you just have to go run at him. Actually, thinking of this as well, I wonder if probably shouldn't have even had the JJB in general. Widow's Wine in general, because I believe you don't want Widows for when you use the JJB, because it just, you just lose them right away. I think you actually want like Speed Cola. Oh, actually, let's see. Never got into this map. Honestly, John, that's totally fair because it's like it's a pain in the ass, man. It's a pain in the ass for sure. Let's see. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, do you know how long ago it was, Bryson? Was that like 6 months ago? Was that 3 months ago? I truthfully don't remember. I remember you being here, of course, but... Hey, John, thank you so much for the subscribe, man. You're an absolute beast. I really do appreciate it, man. Thank you. I really do appreciate that, man. I think, yeah, I don't know. It's been a hot minute. Alright, I don't even know why we're using the 1911. Oh, Black Ops 2? Sure, okay. So it would have been a little while since we played BO2. Probably a few months. Hey, what's up, Prestige? How are you, man? Prestige, we did die on our Shane game, but we're... Oh, shit, I should have grabbed that. But we're now doing a first room challenge to end it, man. But we've been talking about BO6 quite a bit today. Talking about BO6 quite a bit. 10 of you in here, guys. I don't know if that's the BO6 hype. I don't know if it's just a lucky night. Notifications, but not whatever. But seriously, I have 10 people at one time. It's been a hot minute, to be honest with you. It's been a hot minute. A time where I've been playing zombies since it came out, so I love watching people play it. Hey, that's awesome, John. It seriously is a lifestyle game, man. I'm not even kidding you. I've loved this game for so long. It's to have to be able to still play it and hang out with you people is just awesome. Screw it. We're actually gonna let's play a little bit more. We actually got a few of you in here. Screw the first room challenge. Let's see if we can actually do something. Let's do like a round. Let's do like a round 20 speed run, and try and get the. Hey, what's up, Too Bad? How are you, man? Let's do like a round 20 speed run and see if we can get the JJB this game. That's like the goal. BO6 hype, yeah, man. The stuff that came out today got me so pumped up, man. It's not even funny. Like, I'm just so excited. I seriously don't think I've been this excited since probably BO4. And I say BO4 because coming off of BO3, how could it not be amazing? And then they screwed it up. But very pumped. How are you doing today, though, Prestige? Appreciate being on here. Here from Brainstream. Hey, awesome, man. Well, I appreciate you coming out here, man. That's super awesome. Alright. Here we go. Alright. Great to see you, though. Great to see you. But yeah, guys, let's recap a bit. So, kind of what we talked about this stream. Nicholas, highest round on Shang, probably like 40. Yeah, what's up, Bryson? Let's recap though. So BO6 today, confirmed things we got. So we got 2 round-based maps at launch. Terminus, which is a kind of hybrid of Mob of the Dead and Zetsubo. It's a jungle prison map on an island, which is pretty crazy. The other map is Liberty Falls. It's a city, I believe, in West Virginia. Interested to see what that's going to be. I imagine more of like your kind of second-hand map, like your Giant or your 5, whatever, to the main one. We then saw as well, of course, Gobblegums are returning. We have a set zombies crew again with 4 players, and then of course, you can use operators as well too. The classic prestige system is back, so level 1 through 55, and then level 1000 after. Really sorry to hear that, Bryce, and that freaking sucks, man. My dog actually died a couple months ago as well, and it freaking sucked. It really did. So I hope you're doing good, man. That does suck. Hope you're doing good. Prayers for your doggo. Let's see here. Okay, so we see where the pack punch slot is as well. Hey, of course, Prestige. I hope you are as well too, man. Guys, you talk about just, you know, I want to live in the moment and enjoy this summer, but it will be a good feeling this fall when we're hyping up the new COD game. So very excited. I hope you all are playing too. It's the people playing is awesome. I don't know the context on that, man. What the reaches are, I don't know. Alright, let's get in plain sight. Let's grab the COD, actually. Let's grab the COD. We only grabbed this because I was originally going to do the first room challenge. But now we're actually going to play a little bit more and do a round 20 speedrun. Ah, shit. Yeah. Let's see. I'm actually dead. It's okay, it's okay. Alright. Yeah, BO4, man. Like, even I, of course, was hyped for, of course, hyped for Cold War and whatnot, but something about this one, just like, even the details we've gotten right now is just awesome. The other things that weren't confirmed that I just asked for are, like, the classic point system. That's a big one. Just good gameplay overall. You know, the movement. We'll make our way back up, but I might as well just go through this way. So should grab the COD as well. COD is just sick, man. The Ripper, okay. We're just trying to get to around 20 here. Just a quick speed run. I bought the collector's edition for BO4. Came with a huge mystery box. Yeah, I actually have that as well. Oh no, I actually have that as well. And I struggle to find what to do with that thing. To be honest. Oh my god, that's so dumb. All right, guys, it wasn't even meant to be that we played another one. We're going to, yes, you can customize your HUD supposedly. We're gonna leave it there though. Game was not meant to be. Honestly, didn't even play much. They're that good tonight, but it's totally okay. I appreciate you guys coming out here. I'm excited to play more and continue hyping up Black Ops 6 Zombies. Very excited for that. Hopefully tomorrow, Prestige would be awesome. That'd be quite good. So, guys, have an amazing one. I will see you guys again soon. Until next time, peace out. See you.